Okay, so I'm down in our field where we've just cut some grass for bales. A bit late this year. This should have been cut a month ago really, but the weather hasn't been good enough to mow before then. And we have some wonderful stripey bales. Look at these. You won't see these very often. Look at that, it's like a giant humbug. I love it. And that is thanks to these beauties here, the pink bales. And the pink bales were wrapped in pink plastic to raise funds for breast cancer. That is all the money from that bale there. Well, some of the money from the price of the wrap will go towards a breast cancer charity. But what's happened is, if you mix a black and a pink together on the same machine, so you have one roll rolling one side and one roll rolling the other side, you get a multicoloured bale like this. So that's what we've got. We have got mint humbugs, and if we look around the field, we've got a bit of everything really. So we've got a mint humbug there, pink, a load of mint humbugs and pink over that side. I think what happened is he was running low on pink wrap, so he used the last roll of pink in this field. So he had a black and a pink, and then we get over the bales that he did at the back here, and you can see there, it's all, there's a big row of black ones there, all black, which I think is probably what he did last. When the pink was running out on one side, he replaced it with black, and then when pink ran out on the other side, he finally had all black. So there we go. And these are the more mint humbugs. And you can see the pink ones, which obviously they're on the outside, so he's gone around the headland doing the pink ones first, run out of pink on one side, put a roll of black on, done the middle or the outer side again with pink and black, and then finally ended up the last bit of the field which is just black. So that's wonderful. I'm just going to load a few of these up, and they should look good on the stack. I think it'll be an interesting looking trailer load when we get them stacked up with pink, black and pink and black, or mint humbugs. Okay, so I'm going to put some of these bales on the trailer. I'm using my camera. Don't moan at me about not having a GoPro, because I quite like just using the kit I got really. So yeah, I'm just going to hold my little phone here, which has got a camera in it, while I load. How much kit do you want me to carry with me? I've got a phone on me, I've got pen knives in my pocket and all sorts. I don't need anything else really. I occasionally carry the camcorder, as you know, and this is what I'm doing. So let's just turn this off and turn the camera to the other side. Okay, so we've got stripey bales, the old mint humbugs, which are the pink and the pink and black, which look really funky, I think. Funky bales for the funky farmer. So I'm going to put a couple of these on, and I might actually put the camera on the bales and film me loading it. Someone suggested I did that, which is quite a good idea. I can just prop this up and just leave it. Tell you what, let's go for that pink one over there. You probably see a streak there. Can you see the streak in the grass? Where I came out and put a bit of muck on here after it was baled, because it was the best place to put it. I didn't want to put any muck on the grazing fields, and it'd be a while before anything comes in here now, because once it's been mown, it takes a while to green up. Right. Whee, up we go. Backwards. Look at that, mint humbugs and pinks. I'm loving the look of this. You can see the grey clouds. You can see why it's been difficult doing anything like silage, because it's been wet. We've had so much different rain over the last month or so. There hasn't been a lot of free time to do bales. Plus the fact my brother's been on holiday, I've been on holiday, and also we were tied up with doing a TB test and things. So it slowed us down on getting everything done. Alright, let's put that one on there. Oop. Okay, that one's on there. Let's have a look at this one. That one there, you can see the wraps come off a little bit. It's just peeled down, you can see the black underneath it. Alright. They should look good in the stack once they're up. Last bale on the load. I'm going to carry one more on the front. They're looking quite funky, I think. I'm not sure whether this is an intentional thing to do or whether this was an accident. It might have just been a case of the way that they ran low on tape, but or roll. But they do look good, and I think if anyone's doing a bit of silage making, it's well worth thinking about doing some humbugs, because it just creates a bit of a difference in the countryside, and we all need to have a bit of a smile every day, I think. Let's make the world a better place. Right, let's go and get one more humbug. This field is called Rough Horse Hay, and it's always been called that. My dad called it that. I don't know when the name started, but it's interesting because all our fields have got names. I presume Rough Horse Hay was because that was what the quality of the grass was. And of course, in those days, you made hay for all the horses on the farm, because you didn't have a tractor to put diesel in, but you had a horse that had to have feed. So this is Rough Horse Hay. We've got other ones like called Botany, Miss King's, Collier's Lease, New Ground, Home Ground, Hawkins, Appendix. A lot of them are named after people who lived on the property next to them or were part of that property. The field might have been part of that property at the time, so it got named after the people that lived there. There we go, I've got my stack of bales. You can just see behind me, they look cool. I did a pink video, a video of pink bales a while ago, and now we've got the pink and the humbugs. So I've got 8 on the trailer, I've got 1 on the loader on the front, so I can get 9 up on this little trailer, which isn't too bad for me because I'm just pottering along. So I'm going to put these up in the stack. I'll do a little video of the stack when I've finished. Cheers. Right, so I've been unloading these bales. This is actually the second load I've put here. I've got 1 left on the trailer. And we're going to have a little look at the stripey pile once I've finished. They're quite heavy, these bales, because it has some rain on them. They're heavier than normal. I can tell the loader doesn't like them. Alright, Here we go. Let's put this one over here. Look at that pile, it looks real funky. Right mixture. Could be licorice or sorts. So there we go, there's the funky pile. Funky bales for the funky farmer. So we've got pink breast cancer bales. We've got mint hubbugs or zebra bales, whichever you want to call those. It's the black and pink. And then we've got a few black ones in the middle as well. And one there I've got to tape because I've got a little hole in it. I've got one little hole there. I've just noticed there's a little hole there, which you do get occasionally. But looking good.